Right. Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So, what I'm going to do is thank you very much to Gerard, because he's given some brilliant ideas about human connection that I'm going to try and build on and the panel session this morning. What I'm going to do is, based on probably 35 to 40 years of being in line management roles, HR roles, in the military, corporate world, governmental world, and all sorts of other weird places, I'm going to try and give you some ideas on my perspectives on how we can actually make HR sexy, how we can make HR's life easier, how we can make what we already do more successful by doing some of the things that I think are interesting ideas. So that's what we're going to do. The only problem is that you have been sitting down for a long time. So I think we need to have a little bit of entertainment in terms of you getting in the mood for what I'm going to talk about. So everybody stand up, please. Brilliant. Right, what I want you to do is, when I say 3, I want you to put one hand in the air, and I say, we're all going to say 3 times, we are sexy, we are sexy, we are sexy. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We are sexy, we are sexy, we are sexy. Thank you. Right. Okay. In the end, that's an inspiring world. Think about it. Everybody in that world will be able to reach their potential because of those simple things that leaders are doing at all levels and have an inspiring job. And you just say to the CFO, look, you, me, and everyone else can start that journey now. That's how I believe we can actually make HR sexy. Thank you very much indeed. What I'm going to present to you is something that business leaders, particularly senior leaders, find interesting, inspiring, and enables them to make a real difference for their organizations. If that's true of senior business leaders, but when I talk to them around the world, it can be a secret weapon for HR to say, look, to your senior leaders, there's something you need to think about. One example I work with implemented this. One piece of data. The financials went up pretty well as well. Great Place to Work rating went from under 40% to 82% in 2 years, because they proactively really pushed every line manager doing this sort of stuff. You effectively have the solution, you just need to sell it. But what I found is, in particular, if you can sit down with, for example, your finance director and say, look, let's forget this from the HR perspective. Let's just think about this from the financial perspective. If we look now at all the data we have on the financial impact of engagement, if we have a look at the research about how we make sure we're doing stuff that's aligned to the strategy, not miscellaneous stuff, we know we can put 10 to 15% on bottom line, potentially. Do you want to join me and have a partnership between, say, finance and HR and the CEO, and let's make it happen?